My Deuterinos, the name is... Oh wait, I already did an intro technically because I recorded the first half of this already. I don't remember what the hell we were talking about in the first half of the episode. I'm just gonna say... I actually haven't talked about this with Stella yet. Because we have been complaining a lot, and I do gotta say, there are some good things that Bungie has done this season. In terms of their story approach this season, it was much better than last season. Because, I mean, Stella, you played last season, right?
Yes.
And you know how grindy and annoying it was.
Well, yeah. It's a fucking dumbass event.
Yeah, the event was particularly annoying to do. You had to matchmake with 9 people to do it.
Yeah.
Nobody liked it at all. Nobody. Like,
Bad.
it's not even that the event itself was bad. I like the event itself, but the difficulty itself was not good for a public event.
It should have been a matchmaking thing.
Yeah, it should have been something we do in matchmaking. And personally, I think if they ever bring contact back, it should be like something that happens like occasionally during an IO flashpoint or something. Or actually, I wouldn't mind contact as just a regular public event that as just something that kind of shows up every now and then as a public event. Just a regular public event, not really. At the same time, it feels like Gambit modified. I don't know. The boss mechanics are reused, and so I mean the event itself I don't mind if it's just a regular event. It's not really something they have to bring back.
I'd be fine if they never brought it back.
Yeah, I'd be fine if they never brought it back. It really does feel like the kind of thing an event should be. It's just something that you can do out in the public, which isn't really super unique that they should keep it, but it's fun. And then the interference mission itself, I feel could get turned into a strike. That I feel should be done, is an interference should be turned into a strike.
I just fucking hate the Emerald Traces.
Yeah, well, that's because you were just having bad luck with that.
I swear, it's like, it just does not like working for me. And
If it worked
annoying.
properly for Stella, she would like it. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. Literally, make your shit work, and I have no complaints.
Oh yeah, I want to show you guys how well this gun works. So I'm gonna wait for my grenade to recharge while I have a capped out thing of 10. So this gun has a pretty good reload already. You know, but with the regular reload is alright.
Ah!
And the gun does decent damage. It's not for a primary, you know, sidearm. It does. Hang on, so let me get an enemy. It kills an acolyte in 3 hits, you know. It's not like super powerful. It's not gonna be like anything special where you need to. I don't know how to word it. Oh, shit, I want to show the viewers what I mean. Go ahead and kill the enemies. So here's the other cool thing. I'm just gonna use all my abilities just right here, right now. And then it takes longer to reload, but it recharged all my abilities instantly. Now, what I can do is I can also just... It does not work on your super, by the way. Let me just put that out there now.
Abilities only, people.
However, to really make use of the full effect, you have to get light times 3. You have to get gathering light times 3. Because as you can see, it doesn't recharge your... You see, that was just with 3 stacks. It recharged my melee halfway, which is pretty good. But if you want to make full use of the thing, let's say you have one ability you want to get back quick. Let's see how much it'll take to get my full melee back. And it divides it too between all 3. So let me just throw my grenade up there. Oh, Gathering Light does not go away when you switch weapons, which is pretty cool. But Terraba had that issue where you switched weapons. But see, my melee still had a little bit left, so I gathered a little bit for that, and then I also gathered from my grenade. So it just kind of divides it between the 3. So in terms of like ability stuff, Gathering Light is pretty good.
Shut up, knockers.
But yeah, but speaking of just wanted to show you how the gun works since I never really got to explore that last episode because, by the way, I apologize about that last episode. It wasn't really entertaining or anything. It was more just something I wanted to do, like to chronicle the quest itself. But I do put that out there that I'm mainly just chronicling things. Chronicling before they're taken away, which I predicted that would probably happen at one point, I guess. Probably the original reason I made this. I started working on this little project. Oh, shit. Because, I mean, they did end up removing... Because it's not so much I predicted as much as it did end up happening at one point in Destiny 1. Certain missions actually were sent away. Can you revive me? Thank you.
Woo!
I wasn't paying attention, and yeah.
Bye, Knight.
Okay, yeah, I am gonna switch back to Wither Horde now though, because I don't need the abilities that much. I don't use my melee recharges fast and my knife. So I don't need my abilities too much. You know, that's so I mean it's good if you have it. It's good because it enhances both your gunplay and your just ability usage.
If you need grenade kills, use Traveler's Shield.
Or melee kills. If you need grenade kills, because I mean, for me personally,
basically,
I mean,
if you need ability kills, Traveler's Shield.
Yeah, if you need ability, exactly. It just.
Yeah.
But yeah, the exotics in general for this year, I feel, have been phenomenal. That is one thing I will say they've done well. Monte Carlo is an alright weapon. I feel like Monte Carlo is an exotic. Well, part of me just kind of hates it because, you know, it's a gun that... I have mixed feelings about it because it has a knife on it, and I think it does have a melee-related perk, but you can't... It's not... They don't make a knife animation for it. It's like, come on, guys.
Crimson should have a knife animation.
Like, why put bayonet on a weapon if we can't use the bayonet? Of course, I guess implicitly, the knife, the melee perk on is supposed to help out. There's the special hand cannon we got, which is pretty cool. I mean, part of the reason it's cool is because it has anti-barrier, which anti-barrier and all that is a gimmick, and it shouldn't even need to be a thing. But I digress. That in itself is pretty. Anti-barrier is probably a useful perk by itself.
Anti-barrier is the only useful perk.
The Ray Trace Rifle is pretty cool because of how it works as a support gun. So like it really is unique. It's not just, you know, a gun it's not just a gun they kind of have for you to use.
Alright, you're done. Those are curse straws.
I killed some. Okay, let's go. Divinity, the ray trace rifle. That's what I was talking about. Yeah, it's a great support weapon. So, you know, and it's just got a unique perk that, you know what, it's pretty damn good. Like they're good. They've been good on making guns that really help out with a support role, with Lumina and, well, Lumina's year 2, but I'm just talking in general about the guns this year. And then that kind of brought me to another point about support guns. Take out the ads. I'll focus DPS.
Yes.
I say as I fire a trace rifle at, or my with a horde at a knight. I'm trying to go in order of the seasons though. Oh, Deathbringer is a pretty unique gun. And I remember it was good for DPS for a little bit. I don't know how good it is now.
I like Deathbringer.
I don't know how good it is in terms of, like, if you want, like, it's probably, I don't know how good it is for, like, raid DPS. That's the thing.
I don't know.
Alright. Fire on the, oh shit, he's about to summon. Let's take out the acolytes just so they don't get in the fucking way.
Big boy.
Okay. Oh! Okay, I killed it. I'm about to die, but I killed it. You're welcome.
No.
Alright, portal's about to spawn.
Stay.
I have no idea on that one. I doubt it, but eh. Let's see what she has to say.
I doubt it as well. This should be the last entry.
Yep.
This message denotes a continued inevitable movement. Falling would be a suitable translation, though the outcome here is not necessarily negative. The die is cast. As the light from a distant star takes time to reach our eyes, an event we cannot yet perceive has already occurred.
We already got this entry. We
did
already
we?
got that. No, yeah, we already got that quote. Because we didn't get an entry just now.
This is a biological term like camouflage. But this wording pertains to stalking predators. Specifically a carnivore disguising itself to get close to its prey. The
So
darkness could mean this as a warning.
I'm gonna take a minute. I'll take a bit to look up what's going on. While I'm doing that though, I want to talk about the other exotics. Xenophage itself, by the way, is a unique exotic. It was, and for a while it sucked, but it was pretty good after its buff. Singular Exegete is the name of the book.
That's so weird. We haven't. It's not like we missed them.
This message isn't directed at us. One translation might be petulant. The equivalent of a
Okay.
wave of its hand or a wagged finger. Like
But yeah, okay, so it was reported that it was reported that it's not available yet.
this might be
Oh.
meant for some.
Yeah, that sucks, but eh.
Well, that's annoying.
Yeah, it is a little annoying.
When will it be available?
We don't know. We just genuinely don't know.
Do we know anything?
No, we don't know anything, let's be honest here. Before the episode concludes, I'm a little annoyed. So yeah,
Fucking
I guess
Bungie.
this is a little. I guess this is us being disappointed.
Eris. Eris.
And but you know what though? It gives us time to at least give a little seasonal review, and it gives me something to fill in the last episode with.
When does the season officially end?
Uh, Officially it's gonna end when Beyond Light comes out.
Okay.
But yeah.
Technically, it should have ended by now.
No, it
Oh.
wouldn't have ended until September 22nd.
Really?
Yes.
That's kind of strange.
So we would have had, we would have had one more week in the season.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know if like there's a pause because I don't know. I'm really hoping they don't do this crap of, oh hey, you only have 1 week to get the final entry. No, I'm really hoping they don't, because if they do, that'll be annoying as hell. Also, just the genuine, because like I don't want to feel like I'm rushed to get the final entry. I want to know that okay, if I can take some time to not get it.
It's not like we've missed one.
No, we haven't.
Yeah,
It's
like,
literally just the fact that they haven't released it yet. Okay, back to the exotics thing though. Just because I want to finish up this little topic before I end the episode. So yeah, Xenophage, I already mentioned the 4 from, or actually, no, it's probably, I think, it's 5 actually, my bad. By the way, I'm talking purely about weapons. I might bring up armor just to bring it up. But, let's see, there's Monte Carlo, Ariana's Vow, Divinity, Deathbringer, oh, and Xenophage, so there's actually 6. Because there's 1 kinetic, 2 energies, and 3 powers. So, Ariana's Vow is pretty good because of it's just perks with it, because it's perks in general. It's been so long since I've used it though. I mean, great for it's just a good overall gun. Deathbringer's pretty good too. It's got a unique perk. I don't remember how good the DPS is. It might need a buff. I don't know. Pretty good as well. Great support gun. Unique perk. Monte Carlo. Weapon damage reduces melee ability cooldown. Okay, and Markov chain, what does that do? Weapon gains increased damage from melee kills and kills with this weapon. Melee. Okay, so it's a pretty good gun. It's like Rampage and some melee perks with extra steps. Xenophage and Leviathan's Breath are both pretty good DPS guns in my opinion. And Leviathan's Breath has Unstoppable, so if you need 3 different weapons with you know, the special mods, then you can use Leviathan's Breath. I feel like I feel like Divinity's personally the only good weapon that can for Overload, because other guns are so inconsistent with Overload. So Divinity's good, but it's part of the reason it's good is for BS reasons that it shouldn't be.
Divinity has Overload?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Okay. Season of Dawn weapons though, there were only 3. There were Symmetry, Devil's Ruin, and Bastion. Symmetry was a fantastic fucking gun.
I like Symmetry.
Probably one of my favorite exotics of all time.
If it weren't for the fact
Just because it felt like Scout Rifle, even as a Scout Rifle, even though it's a Scout Rifle. Actually, Scout Rifles aren't even that bad in PvP.
Are they not? I remember you saying not to fucking use them at one point.
At one point they were bad, but let's put it this way: there's better choices, but they're not the worst.
Oh, okay.
Devil's Ruin is alright. I mean, it feels like you're using two different guns at once. So that it's unique, it's kind of good.
It's almost like a trace rifle.
Bastion is pretty damn good. I mean, it's like a fusion rifle shotgun type thing. So, you know, that by itself is pretty cool. Out of the three, then there was the three exotics from Season of the Worthy. That was, which were Tommy's, the exotics weren't as good, in my opinion, during that season. Tommy's matchbook was pretty cool, but it felt, and there wasn't too much of a risk, because it did eventually stop draining. It only drained shields, it didn't drain your health. Fourth Horseman itself is pretty good. But here's the fun with Bungie servers, where DPS on it does not work properly. We're about to get sent over. Because basically the gun has an issue where, okay, guns in this game can't, if guns in this game do too much damage, they start to just over time, or they start to, enemies will get a little bit of health back if that happens.
Which is dumb.
Yeah, it's dumb. Servers should not be designed to do that.
76 is designed that way, and I fucking hate it.
Yeah.
It should be changing come the 15th, though.
That's good. But it renders certain guns useless, and I hate it. Wait, no. Fuck. I can't remember. Oh yeah, but Fourth Horseman's pretty good. Heir Apparent, in my experience, it was alright, but it's not. It needs a buff before I really decide I want to use it. I don't know what it is. I just don't think it's that good.
Well, 4 Horsemen?
No Heir Apparent.
Oh, Heir Apparent.
But if you guys have a case to make for that one, let me know, because I genuinely don't have a case for it. I don't like it. So, okay, probably the only exception are some of the season, is like the 2 Season of the Worthy Exotics, and even then, they're still noteworthy exotic.
I mean, didn't you say they were going to end up re-releasing it anyways?
Yeah, but if you might, who knows, you might end up having trouble getting it. Anyways, another thing though, and then the last 3 exotics would be Wither Horde, Traveler's Chosen, and Ruinous Effigy, which we just reviewed Traveler's Chosen. Wither Horde is pretty good by itself. I mean, it's a fantastic DPS weapon. Ruinous Effigy is a good ad clearing weapon. And the perks on them both are unique, so, you know, there's that.
Ruinous Effigy is fun.
Ruinous Effigy is actually kind of fun to use. Then Traveler's Chosen is also fun to use a little bit. It's unique and it's useful.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna see, am I at, I am still not at 1056. Alright. So yeah, overall, actually, you know what, I'm gonna look at the armor too. I'm only gonna look at the Hunter armor though, because I really don't play the other two. I play the other 2 classes, but I don't play them enough to really judge the armor. Okay.
It's sad that I
Assassin's Cowl was the exotic helmet that came out. That one was pretty good. I mean, it makes it so that little bit. Vanishing, I don't remember. So, Vanishing Execution. Arc, Solar, and Void melee final blows grant invisibility and restore a portion of health and shields. Okay, so that basically gives you what the Blade Dancer melee had in Destiny 1. That's pretty cool. But for all 3 subclasses, which works well for me because on solar I rely on my knife a lot. Or you could use finishers to increase the duration to, or final blows against more powerful targets, increase the duration of the invisibility and the amount of health and shields restored. So I'm guessing that so like a larger invisibility duration, not like, okay, which is pretty cool. And then there's two other pieces that they release. The Bombardiers, which I don't know how well the explosive works, so I mean the perk seems pretty cool. I just don't know how well that explosive works. But it works well with your class to dodge. Then there's Raiju's Harness, which is pretty cool, which is a pretty cool perk by itself, because it's like, alright, you can deactivate the Whirlwind Guard perk. Which, if you're a Whirlwind Guard user, then that's pretty cool. I personally don't use that tree much, unless I only ever play Arcstrider in PvE, so, you know. Anyways, yeah, I just want to do a little exotic review. For year 3. And just kind of sum up that I'll probably, like, towards the end of year 3, actually do another, like, true year 3 review. Because we could use a good true year 3 review. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Check out Stella's channel in the meantime. Like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz, and I'll see you in the next one.
Channel I haven't uploaded to in fucking and I went to Mine Lab and there was nothing there.
Alrighty, guys. So I don't remember if I think I'm gonna be including this with another part of an episode. But basically, what we're doing today is
Something new came out.
yeah, something new came out. It's actually a quest they said is commemorating their dead friend, somebody who actually helped work with them on the Warmind DLC, which, as we all know, between the two DLCs was the better of the two DLCs. But no, even if
Still garbage.
even if
but...
no, it wasn't that garbage. It
No?
wasn't that garbage compared to the campaign itself. Could have been better. They ended up mending the issues with it later on.
I mean, I personally don't think anything can beat Forsaken, but
Forsaken was probably the best the largest expansion, and
maybe Beyond Light will blow it out of the water.
well, I mean, it's obviously gonna. I mean, to some degree, it obviously will. They're introducing a whole new freaking element.
That is true. Stasis.
But okay, speculations aside, they're commemorating a dead friend. Why is it just saying now that that you joined? You were already joined.
I wasn't.
You're already... Oh.
I literally wasn't. I was.
It
I
showed
was,
you
like, sitting...
in my fire
I was
team,
like,
though.
I was like sitting here, like, wait, why am I still in orbit? And then I went. And I was like, oh.
Yeah,
That's why.
in my fire team, it showed your emblem, so...
Yeah, no, I wasn't there.
That's stupid. Bungie, you should feel ashamed of yourselves.
Bungo's
No,
doing
really though, this is, this is a quest that they put out to commemorate, their dead friend, so, you know, I'm not gonna try to trash talk their game too much during this episode.
I'll try.
I will.
Well.
If I did it during the first half of the clip, I'm sorry, or the first half of the episode, I'm sorry. I won't do it during the second half of the episode.
Yeah, I'll try. Even though I don't know
anybody.
anybody.
Jokes, but I might make a few jokes, but no, For like a small DLC, this was not a bad one. Oh, I wonder if... Oh, you know what?
What?
Was this the thing? It keeps last week it kept bringing me to this area for something.
Are you already over the mine lab?
Yeah.
I still have my loadout from the raid.
Oh,
Whatever, fine. That's fine. I don't care. Actually, I kind of do care. I'm gonna fucking change my...
I'm in the mine lab. I don't know what's going on here though.
Garbage is
But
what's
no,
happening.
yeah, I don't know if it's like a weird glitch or something. Hang on, I'm gonna do a
Oh,
little research.
you mean where it like shows you like a thing across the what's it called? Whatever the fuck that is. Like, is it marking that terminal that I had to open at one point for a certain thing? Is there? Can we look this up? Are we able to look this up?
Oh, you know what? I wonder if this is the one that... No, wait, this can't be the one. Hang on.
Whatever it is, a shot at it.
Mysterious Waypoint Mine Lab. Oh, come on. So other people noticed it. This is something that's been there for a while.
Yeah.
Okay, so this probably has nothing to do with the stuff. This has actually been there since June. This probably has nothing to do with their friend that died.
Yeah. Most likely. I wouldn't even know where to go.
Hang on, something that says activate the system here.
From Mercury to the outer planets, Clovis Bray provides the most robust communication network in the system. Would you like to know more?
Let's just activate the system, see what it says.
As humanity expanded to the
It's just the Clovis Bray thing talking about Clovis Bray.
I know, but I wanna keep interacting with it.
Outer planets. Pioneers of the outer frontier built makeshift transmission relays, but these were unreliable and prone to failure. The development of the War Mind program compelled a need for a unified circumstellar communication network. So Clovis Bray seized an opportunity to kill two birds with one exceedingly large stone. We built thousands of war satellites and deployed them throughout the system. These warsats link with the War Mind designated Rasputin and with each other, forming an integrated defense and comms system. Each satellite is equipped with a state-of-the-art kinetic superconductor that shields it from test debris and has an orbital life spanning hundreds of years. No matter what threats lie in store for us, rest assured that Rasputin and the Clovis Bray warsats will never cease their vigilant watch over humanity.
That's probably okay. I just want to see if there's anything else to provide. So okay, let's keep going.
It doesn't help that that little fucking blurb showed up once and then never again.
What little blurb?
There was a blurb when I got on earlier for the raid.
Oh, yeah. The reason we know, the primary reason I remember this quest, guys, there's actually a little blurb that said to go to the mine lab.
Well, I remember it said cb.nav/minelab. That's all I know. And typically what that means is, like, typically it's supposed to be where you're supposed to go, but I mean, I don't know.
Also, am I running faster than you even with higher mobility?
What?
Am I running faster than you with even with higher mobility? Because if so, that'd be really stupid
I don't
on
know.
Bungie's
I don't
part.
care.
I do, because it means that their mobility stat's not working, if that's the case. Alright, is there anything... Let's go into see Rasputin.
That's what I ended up doing, but like, there was nothing in here.
Still want to go in and see him.
Open. Nope. Hi, Rasputin, even though you're supposed to be turned off. Yeah.
Okay, so nothing right here. We gotta keep looking around, I guess. Here, I'll do.
Like,
Oh, I know where we gotta go. I just found out. I just found it. It is so stupid.
okay.
It's not even really in the mind lab, if I remember correctly. That's part of the issue. The area we have to go to is like kind of the side and stuff. Like when you get there, it doesn't say you're in the mind lab yet. Are you following me?
Yeah, I just was trying to jump up.
So I'm pretty sure this is the room. Yeah, something says to investigate right here. There's a little computer screen right here.
Yeah, I remember seeing this snake thing.
Hang on, I'm being pushed by something. I don't know if it worked for me. Did that count? What?
I have no idea.
Did it glitch out for me?
I don't know. Come on, go back in.
No response or trigger. It's possible with this bug, but you can continue this very brief quest. Okay. So it's possible that the thing is a bug, but because once you interact with it, you just basically go back and you talk to Anna Bray.
Oh, okay.
Because other people
So
were noticing too that that once you interact with the thing, once the circle fills up all the way, it just doesn't do anything else.
Very odd for something that's supposed to be a tribute to someone that died.
Yeah, it really shouldn't be like that. They should make sure that they should like give you some sort of notification. I mean, I don't necessarily think that it's odd for being tribute for someone who died. I think that's just odd in general.
Well, I mean, considering it's for someone who died, you would think it'd be more, I don't know, fleshed out.
Alright, so then you go talk to Anna Bray.
And not bugged.
Still in one piece?
Well, it was probably a quick kind of thing. Okay. I
Maybe.
can't believe you found this, Anna says. It's Hellsam's journal. Hellsam was a xenoarchaeologist during the Golden Age. He believed there were instances of contact between extrasolar species and humanity, long before the Traveler. By all accounts, Hellsam was a cigar-smoking, whiskey-drinking explorer who hated flying. He'd refused to use jump ships for planetary exploration, would just hop in a rover and drive halfway across Mars to do his research. In spite of all that, every log entry I've ever heard made it sound like he was the happiest guy in the room. His laugh was just... Anna seems lost for a moment. I don't know if Hellsam ever found what he was looking for. According to this, he stayed here through the collapse because he believed in something. I guess I'll have to make that choice too.
So she gives me an exotic cipher, and I already have one on me.
I'm just gonna go ahead and dismantle mine, except to just get rid of the notification thing.
Kinda want to put mine in the vault.
I don't know if you can keep yours in the vault.
Needs us.
I need the vault space, so.
I'm pretty sure I can.
Alright. This item allows you to snag an exotic quest tied to one of the several seasonal weapons that players cannot obtain anymore. Oh, so that's all it is. It's literally just, that's the quest. It's literally just a really brief quest for an exotic cipher that they're just giving people. So yeah, that's it. That's literally it, guys. Which, honestly, I don't, it's nice. It's not like a little grind, it's just something nice that, like, makes you think, hey, I've never really been to this. Why don't I explore the mine lab a little bit? I mean, I would have rather, I feel like it's a really odd kind of tribute for it to just be a small thing in the mine lab. But
Should have been a bit more obvious to me.
I don't think it needed to be more obvious. I think part of the whole thing is exploration. But I feel like they should have had you explore Mars as a whole rather than just... Of course, if the guy, like, was specifically, like, working on the mine lab or something, I guess I get it. I don't know. But, in the way, though, I do gotta admit, it's... I'm gonna admit, it's an odd tribute, but it's a tribute nonetheless, and I guess I respect it.
It's alright, I guess.
You know, Bungie really does do a good job with this game. Like, for the most part, even with my issues with it, and certainly the other even if they were with Activision, the other people they worked with certainly, the people that they worked with that were like side companies owned by Activision, not Activision themselves. They were good people. And well, they lost one, so heart goes out to them a little bit. But yeah, aside from that, I mean, there's nothing else. I'm gonna throw this kind of at the end of another clip, where unfortunately I'm probably gonna also be trash talking Bungie, but so you know, straight from 100 to 0. But no, just I don't even know if I'm trash talking Bungie in the clip I'm talking about. I'll throw it up out on the internet later. I think I'm gonna use the clip where I'm using Traveler's whatchamacallit.
Traveler's Chosen.
Yeah, I don't know yet. I'll talk to you guys later about it.
Give me 1 second.
Pistol's weird.
Have a nice day. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you Stella for joining. Check out her channel. And yeah, she's got a Twitch channel now, so yeah.
Twitch channel, yeah.
I'll see you guys later.
Twitch.tv, Stealthy Fox.